Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with another one. It's your boy. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I wanted to come through and do a part two for the flu game and uh touch base on these. This is our new latest retro 2025. It's done really well in my opinion. Um, and the 12s are like one of Jordan's favorites, one of my favorites. I think he mentioned that it's in his top three. It's between the 11s were number one, um, the threes were number two, and it's a toss up between the 12 and the 13 for Jordan when it comes to his favorite shoes, right? Um, and we understand why. This was a really good addition to the team, to the whole line of Jordan. Fresh off the 11. The 11 was such an amazing shoe. It was groundbreaking, and for them to follow up with the 12 like this, with the 12 like this, it was just kind of, it was like real smooth. I remember that commercial, slow motion, playing against the Lakers, and he was wearing the taxis, and that kind of added to the hype. You know, the thing I liked about the flu games is we didn't know about the flu games. It wasn't like how it is right now in 98, 97, 98, where, oh, it was 97, where, we got the sneaker websites and you could see, we only had Slam magazine and, maybe a couple of other magazines. And Slam had Kicks, had a subdivision called Kicks magazine. But other than that, you didn't really know what was coming out or what was dropping. You had to really be glued to the TV and see, what Mike was wearing. And when he came out with these, because throughout the season it was the taxis, the white and cherry, and then it was the playoff 12s, or the black and the white with the black 12s in the All-Star game. And those were crazy. So when the playoffs came and he wore these, it was like insane. So how do they shape up with the OGs? With the OGs, these are one of my favorite Jordans ever. The taxis. And, the release date on these is November 8th. November 8th, these drop. And I love these, man. These are some of my favorite kicks of all time. And some kicks, I have to opt to get the OG because it just restores that feeling exactly to what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Shape-wise, silhouette-wise, quality-wise. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just can't do the retro. I just have to get the OG. And the 12 was one of them. I really did not like how they did the last taxi, that leather. Look at that. Look at that. This is a quality shoe, man. And I miss the quality from the 90s, man, on these kicks, man. I miss it. I miss it a lot. The shape is really different on these. And I think, I'm not gonna lie, man, they did a really good job on the flu game. They did a really good job. The thing I feel like they slighted us with was that right there. You see on the 12 OG, it's like metal. This right here is a little bit, the eyelet is like plastic. I don't really enjoy those little shortcuts like that, And man, the shape on that 12 from 97 is just amazing, man. These are built like tanks, bro. Still to this day. It's just for whatever Tinker was thinking when he made these, they're indestructible, bro. They are indestructible. Even in the kid sizes, they're just indestructible. I got them here in the cherry as well. Yeah, man. I was a little disappointed in the new cherries. So I had, I'm cool with these. I'm cool with these. As long as I got some OGs, I got, woo, look at that. Look at that. It's just something about that shape, man. That the aerodynamic on these is insane. Don't get me wrong. This is not bad. This isn't that bad. They definitely stepped it up. They definitely stepped it up. But I think where, it loses its, where it kind of rubs me the wrong way with these is the side right here. I don't know. It's just something about it that's just off to me. It's just something about it that's just off to me. I don't really know exactly what, but just this part right here, it's kind of off. And the toe box is real. It gets weird right here. But for me, to each his own. It's good for right now. I know Nike and Jordan Brand can't get these shoes exactly how they were back in the day, just due to factory differences and things of that nature. But I also want to let you know, man, when you are wearing these old kicks or you invest in these old kicks, you gotta beware. You gotta beware of like the cracking and the splitting. Not a lot of people opt to get the OGs because of that. But, I feel like it's part of the game for me. It's part of the love of the game for me, I don't mind it. I don't mind. It's like taking an old school, like my dad gets old schools and he repurposes them and rebuilds them. And, I'm not really into cars like that. So these are like my old schools, I'll take these. I find where to get the tabs from and reinsert them and get them glued and all of that stuff. And I find that fun. This is it's a hobby for me, I love this sneaker shit for real. I'm really about it, So, and it's always good to just kind of go back in time and just look at how things were made and how sturdy the leather was and the glue was and the sewing was and the quality of the actual leather. All of those things played a part. And if I knew things would get like this growing up, man, I would have held on to a lot more kicks. You know what I mean? If I knew that Jordan Brand would be taking these shortcuts like this and, we have to yell out loud and scream to the top of our lungs to get it halfway decent like this one, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But hey, it is what it is. This is part 2 of the Flu Game Jordan 12 edition. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your thoughts are with the OGs, the shapes. It's an important thing. Again, the taxis come out November 12th. Oh, November 8th, pardon me. November 8th. I'm excited for those. I'm excited to see how they come out with those. You can't mess those up, man. Jordan Brand, if you come across this video, you come across this voice, please, man, don't mess those taxis up. Don't mess the taxis up, man. The cherries are okay. You got the red right on the cherries. And these are the OGs. You got the red right. But the shape was still a little off. You got to size up in these. I wear a 9.5 traditionally, but I got a 10 in these because, man, these are, for some reason right here, man. Woo. And I got a slim foot, and it's still that 9.5 is still killing me. So I had to size up in these, man. Again, like and subscribe. Talk to me. Tell me what you think in the comments about the differences from the OGs to the new additions that we have. Again, this is in Jordan's top 3 favorite shoes, the 12. And I would have to say it's in my top 5 for sure. And what a triple hitter Tinker Hatfield hit us with. The 11, the 12, and the 13. I love the 13s. The 13s are really cool. I like the 13s a lot. Again, this isn't a shoe that I'm like gonna be wearing these days like that. You know, this is like a performance basketball shoe for sure. And you can still get away with wearing it, you know, casually. But this is an all-time performance basketball shoe. It really is. The 11s were great. But these are insane. The quality on these are insane. I recommend if you can get your hands on a pair of the OGs and you can just kind of look and see what's going on with them. The quality is insane on the OGs, man. They did a really, really great job on them, man. Like and subscribe. It's your boy Fly York City, part 2, the Jordan 12 flu game. Did you cop? Were you able to get a pair? Did you escape the hype? You know, it was a long line everywhere for these. Were you able to get a pair, and do you like them, and are you enjoying them? Hit me up. Let me know in the comments how you feel. It's your boy Fly York City, Wayne Young. Peace and love.